Hi, Sanjeev ji, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today.
Very good
How,
afternoon. Thanks, Abhishek.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Before going to start, I would like to know brief about your organization, Alphadroid. Can you please give me some insights, like from where you got this thought we should enter in this market and manufacturing the robots for hotel industry and in various industries?
Great. So Abhishek, categorically, if I tell you, was it my aspiration to build robots? I don't know, and maybe that was not the reason. For almost 20 years, I was with corporate building technology and business. Last, I was with Nissan Motor, doing something for them in connected. And
Okay.
after that, I started my entrepreneurship journey. Almost, it's going to be 5 years. When I started more in a technology area, um, absolutely my intent was to build the right product. And when I see how this entire autonomous world is creating a positive impact in people's life, um, I wanted to build something in the front office which can stay connected to human and make their life better. That's how this entire concept and idea of robotics came. But primarily, we wanted to do very much specific in the front office, which means in hospitality, in hotels, in hospitals, wherever humans are in the public place to have these robots and make life better. That's how we seeded Alphadroid and started building something in robotics.
Oh, nice. Sanjeev ji, can you share the moment that inspired the creation of Alpha Droid and some challenges and opportunities which you have seen in like past few years?
So, when I visited some of the Asian countries, I was inspired to see how they use these smart technologies in their day-to-day living. Even for small stuff, they use the technology. I realized the entire world of the Western side of the world and also Indian world, there are huge opportunities which we can take advantage of. And that's how, when we started building robot, while from a business perspective, our always strategy was to go out of India and sell robots to make money. But India excited me being the first trial bed and the place where we can make in India product. That's how we started the story of setting up our R&D in India, setting up our manufacturing in India, and trying out something in India. To my surprise, of course, the runway was slow, but India accepted so well, much better than some of the Western countries. The response of acceptance to these technologies has been phenomenal in our country.
Right.
What in categorically I tell you, a lot of people find it, how will machine serve my food? And to my surprise, 5 star, 7 star properties initially said, no, no, we want to give the human touch. But when they saw the product, they were absolutely delighted to bring these type of technology, how to empower human, because we never say we are going to replace human. We are just building technology which is going to uplift the overall efficiency and power of human.
Nice, nice. There are so many products like similar to your products in the industry. So, what makes Alpha Droid robots unique in design, functionality, and adaptability?
Sure. So Abhishek, very good question. Robotics is not new. It has been in existence for many years. But primarily, if you see, robotics is doing really brilliant work in the back office, or recently it has started doing some good job in middle office, which is logistics, warehouse. But when it comes to front office, where you interact with human, you need machine which has better intelligence, which has right empathy, right connection with the human. And that's
Correct.
the element where AlphaDroid plays the role. Uh, we, along with robots, have our own AI engine, which is conversational in nature, which is filled with expressions and emotions, and makes the entire robots well connected with human. So human do not find it just as a machine; they find it more as a buddy who is going to stay along with them. So that's the huge difference what AlphaDroid brings as part of the smart robots.
Oh, okay, okay, nice. So, how is Alpha Droid advancing in healthcare and public spaces?
Uh, if you see our journey shift, we started with a difficult element of bringing robot in hotels and restaurants, events, corporate offices. Those are difficult because those are the places where actually robot starts directly interfacing and engaging with guests, humans, and different sort of scenarios, which is like not controlled at all. We wanted to try that out first in that space. After that learning, now we have started moving in a healthcare, and it is solving small problems like delivering a medicine to the ward, delivering food to the ward, making the sample shift from a collection center to the lab, much smoothly. All those small issues, which is creating a significant value for human, is what we are solving right now in healthcare. And similarly, it goes in other sector as well. We are a young company. We have just started almost like 2 years now. So our curve has been pretty fast, but still we are learning a lot of things from these industries, and we are making right correction to bring the robots for a better use, Abhishek.
Nice. So, what are the roles does human robots collaboration plays in redefining customer services?
So customer services, typically if you see, and I'll just pick up example of hotel. um, we are slightly above robots or any of these technology. What we do is we transform the entire ecosystem and deliver that customer experience. And if I pick up example of hotel, when the guest comes to the hotel, guest has an option to either do a self check-in or a desk check-in to via. And when they do a self check-in, they have our avatar which actually converse with the guest, allows smooth check-in in just 3 clicks, have an ability for our robot to deliver the bag in their room, have an ability to converse with our avatar in the room, make an order, make a request for any of their services within the room. If you hear me out, the entire end-to-end life cycle of customer is what we are trying to integrate via smart machines, smart technology, and bring human only at an element where really humans are required, where really humans can add value. That's the whole part of connected experience we are talking about, how we can deliver it to customers.
Customers means end to end
Absolutely.
services in the industry.
Yes.
Okay. So, how do you address concern about robots replacing human jobs while positioning them as a tool to augment human productivity?
Very normal question which keeps coming to me every time, not only in India, across the globe. I call 3D what we focus on: dry, dangerous, and dirty jobs. Alphadroid just focuses in terms of building smart machines, smart technology for these categories of job. Any job which has no motivation, lifting a plate from kitchen to a table, I don't think anyone has taken birth to do this job. These are the jobs which Alphadroid tries to solve it for human. Today, when you see the need of humans are actually growing, we need more and more manpower for the skilled job, and the job where we really need human to play. We are trying to enhance the efficiency of human and make them to do the right job which they are for.
Means we are not replacing humans, we are creating better experience for our customer, and we humans will be engaged in other activities to make that experience more better for the customers.
Absolutely, absolutely. And human human need to do more better job. They need to enjoy their life and have better happiness index, especially in countries like India, where we are doing something which is actually not designed for human. And those are the jobs which we want to replace by machine, but empower human.
Correct, correct. So, with over 2 decades of experience in autonomous systems, what key lessons have shaped Alpha Droid's approach to innovation?
I think, yeah, sorry, go ahead, Abhishek.
Yeah, I want to know on this.
So Abhishek, I think innovation is certainly very important, which we are focusing being a technology company. But for entire organization, we focus in terms of delivering a purposeful solution. We are building solution. We are doing our innovation, which can deliver a significant value to our focus area. And our focus is to make human life better. via these smart machines and intelligence on top of it. Eh, Absolutely, we are committed to build these technologies for right purpose, and that's what we are working on, Abhishek.
Oh, nice, Sanjeev. So can you please let me know more about like what are your long-term vision for Alpha Droid?
So um, we started our journey, and initial first few quarters were more for us to drive better awareness in industry. We started educating industry about robotics, what it can do for industry, how it is going to enhance human life, how it is not going to take job from people. All those awareness is what we led from as part of our strategy. Gradually we moved out and started making our customers believe on us, making them believe on the technology and believe on robotics. Because typically when you say robot, people start imagining the robot which they have seen in the movie. And
Correct.
we started educating them that our robots are not those movie based robots. These are the robots specially designed for your ecosystem, which is going to connect with human and your process to solve
Awesome.
that problem. That adoption, that acceptance was very much required, which we did in last few months. Now what we see is that India is responding pretty well from an acceptance of these robots. The demand is scaling up, and our presence in India is making a lot of sense for us. While we are doing all of these, we are internationally expanding uh, in the UK, US, and Middle East. The growth and the demand over international market is also pretty promising. We want to make India stand as a strong manufacturing player
Yeah.
against China, which is pretty strong globally if you see from robotics element across the globe. We want to make Alphadroid as a right choice for international market as well. It's a make in India for globe product. That's what we are aiming to. Along with that, from an industry penetration, we started in hospitality. We went out little bit in retail. We went out little bit in hospital. But we aim that in another 16 to 18 months, we will be there primarily in most of our front office industry vertical to have the product solving the right problems. I hope this
Nice.
explains, Abhishek.
Oh, nice. So how have your customer responded to the integration of Alpha Droid robots into their businesses? And especially after COVID-19, we have seen like human interaction is getting lower.
Right. I think there are different type of customers. There are customers who has been craving to have these technologies in their ecosystem. For them, they are true advisors and mentors. They are engaging with us. They are collaborating with us to improve the product, make the product really better, and that's a large pie of our customer base. Second type of customers are customers who feel that is the future, and they're experimenting with us. They don't have positive or negative, but they're ready for the change. And then there are a lot of customers or prospects who still believe that these are the technologies which is going to be with us in future, but they're not prepared. They're not prepared because they don't have money or because they don't have appetite. They're just not prepared because they feel that this can impact their overall customer experience. So
Experience.
there is a pie which is observing how this entire technology is going to shape and how it is going to bring that value element. So they're not able to define that value. um, I would say it's a positive shift from an acceptance, and hopefully in next few months you will see robots being at a public place in a large capacity.
Correct. Later or sooner, everyone has to adopt this technology because in future they have to sustain, they have to adopt the technologies. So
Yeah,
right
to
now, early adopters are accepting these kind of technologies
Yeah, and,
easily.
and this Abhishek, this industry is also educating us, as I mentioned. To my surprise, the way how we were envisioning retail sector was very different. But when we started working with one of the Indian retail giant, They taught us what is the right way of bringing mobility within the retail store. And when you go in some of the retail store, you will see Alphadroid robots running. And what is this robot doing? It not only drives the promotion and advertisement, but also it drives the better customer engagement. It drives Monogatari. Monogatari is a brand story, and every brand want to share their story loud and clear to their customer. This is what our robots are doing. It is engaging with customers and shoppers to you know deliver some better value of the products which every brand is looking for. To our surprise, these were the new elements which robots is solving the problem for the brands. So we are learning in this journey.
Nice, nice. So, how do you incorporate customer feedback into refining and evolving Alpha Droid's robotic solutions?
Absolutely key. Customer feedbacks are very important, and that's the reason we haven't made our robot deployment a factory model, because we believe that these are the technologies which are still at a very nascent stage, and it is important for us to connect with the customers, connect with the end consumers, understand from them what are the element of expectation they have, and where do we shift from novelty to necessity to value zone is the space where we are working. And to do so, customer feedback is really really important. What you will see, some of our experts has done really deep dive study in retail sector, what value robot is bringing when it is driving brand promotion, and what value it is there when there is no robot in a store. And like small element, the study is important. We are engaging with the shoppers to get their feedback and incorporate those feedback in the product enhancement. So very important element which we consider.
Nice, nice. Last but not the least, what can we expect next from Alpha Droid in its journey to revolutionize services in industries?
I think apart from bringing the right product, we are committed in two elements certainly. One, how do we engage with government to make these robots solving really fundamental problems at a public place, fundamental problems in the areas, in the rural areas where really technology can bring that difference. And the second element is how do we empower our education system and manufacturing system so that we can stand against the western world, we can stand against some of the leading manufacturing countries, and
Nice.
make India proud. So these are the two elements which you can expect certainly Alpha Droid creating that positive change.
Nice. Thank you, Sanjeev, for your sharing your journey of Alpha Droid, and it was really inspiring and nice to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye bye.